Hi all, my name's Christina Quintanilla, and I'm the owner of Bloomwellessentials. I'm Latina, Mexican American, and Cherokee Native American, and I care a great deal about equity, about decolonization, about holistic wellness. I'm also a follower of Jesus, and that really affects the way that I live my life. I really strive to live a life of radical love and justice, and that's really central to how I run my business. 10% or more of my business is given back to the community, and that's something that's probably been my favorite aspect of Bloomwellessentials, is seeing the generosity of our community. That as you are purchasing soaps, shampoo, and skincare from Bloomwellessentials, that you all have been giving back to the community, which is a really beautiful thing. So I never expected to start a soap, skincare, and shampoo bar company, Bloomwellessentials. I actually was in a car accident several years ago, and it really made me think holistically about my own health, about my own wellness. I started to realize that there are so many commercial products with toxins in them, with chemicals, and I realized I didn't want to put that in my body, and I didn't want my family or my friends to have to use things like that. So I started to do some chemistry. I started to formulate my own products, and until I felt like I was able to perfect it. And it really just started as something for my own self-care and for my family and friends. And it became so much more. Before I even realized it, people started sharing the products that I had gifted them with other friends, and news got around, and pretty soon I was being invited to events before I was even an official business. So it became time when it was like, this is about more than me. This is really about the community. It's more than myself. So I founded Bloomwellessentials in 2018. All my products are vegan. They're made with natural ingredients and handcrafted by myself in small batches. And also shout out to mom and dad who have been such a help, especially when I have to make a high volume of things. So thank you, family. And low waste. I really seek to keep my products low waste. My soap sleeves are all biodegradable because I care about what we put in our bodies and what we put into the environment. So many people that inspire me, but in this season I have been really inspired by Edith and Randy Woodley. They are the founders of Elohe Center for Indigenous Earth Justice, and the way that they practically live out justice. They're also Native Americans that are followers of Jesus, and the way that they live things out in investing in the community, the way that they are wanting to seek peace and harmony with the earth, the way that they are seeking to teach our community healing practices that would restore wholeness with ourselves, with the earth, and with one another, and with God. It's just been really powerful to see, and I really strive to live that kind of life. I'm actually getting my Master's of Divinity right now for that reason, and Bloomwellessentials has been helping me with that journey as well. One of the things that I appreciate about Fresno is Fresno is one of the most supportive communities that I have ever been a part of. Not only does a small business community, there are so many amazing businesses in Fresno. Not only do we support one another, but you feel really loved and cared for. I think when you live in Fresno, you feel like more than just a number, that people really try to get to know you. I also love that there's great revitalization efforts that the whole community has been a part of, and I think that's what makes Fresno great. I actually moved to help take care of my grandma before she passed away to Bakersfield, and then the pandemic happened, so I'm sheltering in place in Bakersfield, but still have a thriving community in Fresno. And I'm also getting to know the community here in Bakersfield, where I actually grew up. So it's been pretty beautiful. Another question was, what's been the most rewarding thing since starting my business? I have been so amazed by the ways that we've been able to give back to the community. I applied for a grant and I won, and we were able to give 500 soaps to farm workers in our community that have been affected by COVID. And things like that have been just the most amazing part of Bloomwell Essentials, is being able to invest in the community. Seeing the soap and skincare that I create bless friends that have had skin problems, or allow them to have a bit of self-care in their, everyday routine. And the ways that those small actions can affect the community has been such a beautiful thing.